Don't get me wrong, I don't... Oh, looks like we got a cutscene. We know there's more grain in there, Trumbull. We won't settle for scraps while you grow fat on our crops. A muffled shouting emerges from inside the mill. The first of you drunkards comes through that door gets a shot between the eyes. Gods hear me, Swainer, I'll put you down like a dog. Come away for now, lads, but we'll be back, Tremble, and we'll have fair prices, or by the flame we'll have a reckoning. Where's my... Oh, it's still going on. Oh, don't even have the option to talk to him. I'm guessing they're the bad guys. Let's... Sure. Or I guess, yeah, that's what a quest it looks like, so I guess... Oh no, it's a task. Oh, and apparently we're late for dinner. Oh no, that's right, this guy. Right, that guy we rescued. Okay, so we do have a bit of business in town. If I'm honest, I don't really give a shit about whether these people get their grain or not, but whatever. I'm a little bit curious. I'll give it a cursory look, at least. An elven man stands before you, his relatively stocky build suggesting a life of labor. His face is pale and drawn, and his eyes wide. Behind him, a younger man and woman exchange worried glances. The miller raises a club as you enter. It shakes violently in his grip. Get back if you value your life. I thought he said he was going to shoot me. I don't like being threatened. We have that in common, then, Trimble says, raising his chin a little. With all the poison swainers dripping in their ears, it's not going to be long before someone decides they'd rather do things the messy way, and I won't let anything happen to my family. Sure, tell me about Swainer. The dwarf, the one standing out there, spreading lies among the villagers. Bastard's been here for decades, and he hasn't gotten any kinder with time. The miller hesitates. This is new, yeah. The miller hesitates, then lowers the club a fraction. Who are you? Is Swainer roping foreigners into his little crusade now? I think he just told us what the ruckus is about. I think the ruckus outside was pretty self-explanatory, so I will just introduce myself. Tremble shakes his head. You picked a bad time to come visiting. Gilded Vale's had all its shine scraped off. Just a big dung heap now, and Swainer thinks he's king of it. They're all of them mad. I'll be... Okay. Let you... Good luck dealing with the madness, then. I will be going. Anything... Oh, hey, there is stuff to grab in here. Oh, that's... Okay. Apparently that would be stealing. Is there, like, a stat that deals with, like, pickpocketing stuff? Stealth... To avoid being seen or heard. Doesn't say anything about pickpocketing. I'm gonna try it. Just for fun.
Quick and quiet.
Okay, we are seen. Oh, now we are gradually being not seen. And we're invisible. Grab the stuff. Hey, we got away with it, I think. Didn't even see what that was. But it looks like crap. Okay, so I was expecting that guy to try to enlist us in his cause or something when we tried to leave, but it appears that he doesn't really give a shit about us. Where else is there to go? Really? We can't get inside this house? It doesn't even have a door. What the hell kind of building doesn't have a door? None of these buildings have doors. What the hell kind of town is this? Damn it, don't you guys know that this is this is like an isometric RPG, and that if you put your doors on the north side of the house, nobody can get in? Okay, let's go shopping. Right, I am not going to try pickpocketing any of this. Oh god, this guy has a name. Both of them have names.
Nothing will slip past me.
Yep. I really don't care about any of this. I think I'm gonna stop reading them. until I get some indication of like what the point of it is and whether or not there's even any reason to care about any of these people. I think I'm just gonna leave their souls alone. This Almawa man is of an impressive build, towering above the countertop. His skin is the dusky blue of the deeper oceans, and his thick arms boast corded muscle. Small ears frame a square-jawed face coated in smeared soot and arcing black tattoos alike. He offers you a broad smile as you approach. Welcome, you're the first new face I've seen in quite some time. What can I do for you? What do you got here? You've come to us at a strange time, I'm afraid. The stock's not what it used to be, but we've fine weapons and armor to offer yet, all forged right here at the Black Hammer. Show me what's up. Of course you won't find... Yeah, show me what you got. Okay, so this... Oops, this looks like good stuff. Do you have, like, a good bow? Oh, he's got, like, magic rings, too. A magic belt. Oh, hey, rope and grappling hook. We actually want that. Okay, so I think what we want to do is sell all of our shit. Shit being this and this and this and this and this and... Yeah, I'll leave... So DR6 minus 30, DR6 minus 30, so I think it's just cosmetic differences there. Okay, so yeah, we'll leave like a couple of each one just in case some of it's useful for other party members. We get DR6 minus 30. Oh, this is all the same, I think. DR6/9 corrode 3/9 corrode 3. Okay, so yeah, it's all literally the same. Okay, and we'll get like 280 for that. And then all this crap. I don't think we need this many hatchets. I think we can spare a few. At least a few of them. Hunting bow. Yeah, we've got one equipped, so we probably don't need more than one. I don't know, in case the one we've got gets, I don't know, stolen or something. Probably don't need so many daggers either. These shields are the same. Basically just keep enough of everything to dual wield anything we want. I'm pretty sure all this stuff is literally useless. So I'm gonna dump it all. This stuff is literally worthless. Oh, the gold rot shoe. Oh, this is like a... Okay, so this is like, I don't know, like a fantasy, like Red Bull or something in chew form. Is this crafting material? Or just like stuff that you sell? Well, I don't think we need that many torches, so... And what else? And this stuff we'll keep to make stuff with it. Okay, so we make the trade. We got 500. Okay. So I think, yeah, we go for the rope and grappling hook for sure. Can't afford that. Ooh, that could come in handy. We'll definitely grab that. And then... what else? I think we've already got a cape we can use, and we can't really afford any of this other crap, so, yeah, I think that'll do it. Good, good. I could actually go and climb the thing now, if I want to. Keep hitting Alt when I want to... Oh, hey, I can actually grab this. Daily affirmations of focus and efficiency. All errors, blah, blah, blah. It's just lore text. Work hard. Got it. Okay. I'll grab it just in case, I don't know.
Just say the word.
Somebody later... Or actually, can we sell it? That would be funny.
Hail, traveler.
Yeah, can we sell this thing? Oh my god, we actually can. Just grab it off his shelf and sell it back to him. Okay, yeah, I'll do it. 16 CP, that's a good price for something I literally found right inside this shop.
I'll go on ahead.
And what's the apprentice? Okay, he's useless.
Hail and well met.
Oh yeah, I guess if there's a way we could get his stock up, that would be helpful. We just don't have the supplies. Been expecting the next delivery for near on a week now and haven't seen a sign of it. Have to expect they were hit by bandits. The road out east is crawling with them, or my workers ran off with the wagon themselves, maybe, to make some coin. Totenu snorts, as if that lot would dare. Totenu scratches his jaw, thinking, if you happen to be headed that way, maybe you could keep an eye out for a supply wagon, or my shipment, at least. They'd be cutting through the Black Meadow, I expect. Only good road for it. As it is, most of our weapons go to His Grace, Lord Raedric. Totenu glances at the nearby guard, and that's as it should be, but it doesn't leave much for outsiders. We just don't have the iron. Curious where it was traveling from. We sent the wagon up to New Heomar with weapons, and it swings round through Logholm and the like to purchase supplies. Shortest route back is through the Black Meadow, and then north through the wilds. Totenu shakes his head. Had a trader come through with word they'd made it to Logholm, but haven't heard a thing since. Sure, I'll find him. Totenu nods. Then you have my thanks. You bring those supplies back, and I'll have plenty more to offer you. A discount to start. Oh, and if you find my workers, tell them to hurry it up or they can take up farming instead. Okay, and we've got a quest. I feel like we're actually kind of into the proper game now. It's just been strictly linear up to this point, but now we're chatting it up with the townsfolk and getting side quests, and I think I saw a couple different places we could go to on the world map, and it's oh, it's like we're playing an actual RPG now, and that's kind of cool. Or you know what? There was a button I found out about. I was looking through the options and the control options and stuff, and yeah, you can double the speed. Oh, hey, it's a potential party member guy. You see 4 people gathered by the door at the inn. Their raised voices and chopping gestures suggest an argument reaching its climax. The first figure raises his hands for calm. His face is partially obscured by a hood, but his height and stature suggest an elf.
I meant no offense. Let's put this matter to rest over a round, shall we? My treat.
I don't trust this guy already.
Hoping to soothe our pride with a few Adira coppers, eh? We don't need your coin.
Said the 2 others, 2 folkmen and an elven woman, who were unconvinced and crossed their arms and spat on his feet. Ooh. Let's just see where this goes. One of the other men glares at the hooded elf. His eyes are red from drink, but his gaze is focused. You've got a lot of gall mocking us in our own village. We don't take ill treatment from foreigners, especially not Adirans.
Go on. Say it again. I'm itching for an excuse.
He says, thrusting his chin at the elf and stinking of sour ale.
Fie, you're itching for the kindling touch of your sister, you cocksfeather!
Okay, maybe I like this guy.
I'll cut that barrel-licking tongue out of your head.
The second man snarled after a collective cry of, yeah, let's just...
This is a misunderstanding. I didn't say whatever it is you think I said.
Oh, is this guy crazy?
Nigh quarrel.
Okay, this... I don't know if we want this guy on our side after all.
You're wrong.
I don't think I give a shit. I really don't give a shit. Again, I like to play these kind of in character, and I really don't think that my character would give a shit. What? Oh, fuck off. Okay, fine, you're all gonna get it. Okay, stag. Make with the stag, carnage. And I guess I'll just shoot these people and see where the... Oh, okay. Yeah, he's doing mythic stag carnage, and you... Yeah, just shoot him. Oh, okay. Okay, that was pretty easy. As the last of the attackers falls, the elf turns to you, the tension almost gone from his smooth face.
Not quite how I hoped to get to know the neighbors. Thank you for your timely assistance with that awkward situation.
Anything to help a friend in need, buddy.
Then I can't imagine you lack for entertainment in these parts.
He says, giving you a quick smile. He straightens his hood, and you note the remains of fraying embroidery on his gloves. The boots are caked with dirt and with the dirt of many months' travel, but the leatherwork beneath is sturdy and fine.
Well, I suppose introductions are in order after that little fiasco. Aloth Corvisor, at your service.
He holds up his hands. Please, I didn't mean to drag you into this.
Well, I'm a wizard by training, and an adventurer by necessity. I was born in the Seathwood, part of the mainland of the Adir Empire, and both of my parents served the nobility, which afforded me an education for which I'm grateful. However, there were no open positions in those houses, and so I decided to seek new means in a new land. And how exactly did you come to be here?
I tell him the story.
In Gwithan Ruins? Well, those can be dangerous places during the best of times, which these are not. And half the locals would arrest you for trespassing, and the rest would kill you outright.
He leans closer.
I'm curious. What exactly did you find there?
Yeah, sure, tell him the truth. Aloth goggles at you silently, apparently assessing your earnestness. Finally, he gives you a clicked, awkward laugh.
You do manage to find yourself in rather interesting predicaments.
Okay, so I was hoping to tell him that so that somebody can tell me what's up with those cultists or whatever. It's like, oh yeah, they were the whatever dudes, they want whatever, but apparently nobody seems to know what the fuck's going on with those guys so far. So...
I'm afraid that was a matter of misunderstandings and mistranslations.
He tenses his
It
figures.
doesn't help that people in these parts remember their war with Adir like it was yesterday.
You did tell that one man to go fuck his sister. Ah, that. He clears his throat and adjusts his sleeves. As I tried to tell them, they misheard me. Happens all too easily after a few pints, and the accent doesn't help. Okay. For just a moment, he looks as if he's about to say something else. His expression brightens with mischief, but before he can speak, he forces a tight smile, biting his lips so hard you expect to see blood. Finally, his face relaxes and he shakes his head. I should speak more clearly next time. My apologies.
An excellent question. I came looking for fresh air and cheap land. Instead, the magistrate gave me directions to the inn and a story about the local lord's expectant wife. But I take it that's a familiar tale.
Yeah, we know all that. Sure, maybe he'll know something.
Indeed. The local lord has searched far and wide for similar specialists. He has rid himself of them almost as desperately.
He nods at the gnarled old tree at the center of town. Why does it not voice like half the dialogue? His darting glance takes in the tumble-down buildings and the fallow, rock-strewn fields. I expect that such expertise would be best sought elsewhere. I don't want to pry. I should get going.
As should I, given recent events. It's just as well. I've had enough of the watered wine and lumpy beds at the inn. They say even the owner tired of the place. Just up and left one day. It explains quite a lot about the upkeep. Perhaps I could join you. I could use a change of scenery, and I find it's better to travel in numbers.
This guy is shady as fuck. I don't trust him at all. Let's go then.
Excellent. I shall follow you.
So he seems like a wizard dude, which we don't... What we really need is like a tank of some kind right now. But, okay, what have we got? Clubs, clothing, money, and Luske.
How may I
Good
help?
enough. Oh, right, we're still in fast mode. Oh, and apparently, yeah, Jasu's
Just
got
say the
left
word.
behind. Cool. Got ourselves a nice little party of 4 now. This is the inn, I'm guessing. Good, good. Windows are clouded with the haze of accumulated smoke and cooking grease. Anywhere else? I really should go find what's-her-name's sister. Gonna check the other... Whoa. Okay.
Nice.
These are all nobodies. Starting to think that maybe what's her name's sister, or Sia, whatever, Khaleesi's sister, was in some other town that I forget what she told us it was. A dear wooden woman is standing in front of the fireplace humming a quiet tune to herself, or perhaps to her unborn child, for she is clearly quite pregnant. She turns her head slightly as you enter.
Greetings.
Oh, okay. Well, finally, I was starting to think. The woman makes a startled noise once she turns and sees you. Oh, sorry, I was expecting someone else. She gives you a cautious smile. Can I help you? Okay. My sister, Khaleesi, is traveling with one of the caravans. She sent a letter before she came, said she was going to pay her way by working as a guard for the caravan master. She always was a tough one, she pauses. I don't suppose you've seen her on the road, or the caravan, perhaps. It's Master Odema's. Yeah, sure. Give her the details. Alfra covers her mouth with a hand, her eyes wide with horror. For a few moments she can manage nothing but a strangled, voiceless gasping, her eyes brimming with tears. I knew. I told her it was a dangerous path to take. Caliska was always so certain she could take on any danger, Alfra sniffs. Oh, my poor sister. I'm sorry, stranger. I can't believe she's gone. If only I hadn't called her here. If I hadn't written to her, she might still be alive somewhere. Alfra's face crumples and a solitary tear slides down her cheek. I think this would be in character. Alfra looks up at you with stunned surprise. For a moment, a defensive anger sweeps across her features, and then she lowers her head. I was never as strong as she was. All I ever wanted was a quiet life, and now there's no one to help me. Don't think it would be in character to offer help, but I don't know. Maybe it would be. I did like Caliska, so... Sure, what the hell. Alfra looks at you with some surprise before dabbing her nose with the sleeve. Dabbing. That's kind of you to offer, but I don't know if I could impose this on you. It's not a small favor. Alfra wipes at her eyes. I'm worried about the baby, about the legacy. I told Caliska as much as I could, but all I know is that for a long time now, every child born in Gilded Vale has been soulless, empty. It's happened to so many mothers, and Lord Raedric, he's exiled all of them, calling it a sign of the gods' disfavor, she sniffs. And with my Hathort gone, I don't know how I'd managed if I lost my home too. I hoped Caliska could help me. They say Ragna, the old midwife, knows a way to prevent a child being hollowborn, but she moved south to Anslog's Compass 2 seasons ago. The journey's too far for me. I can't make it as I am, but I don't have anyone else now with Caliska gone. More tears run down her face. Please, can you help me? Yeah, I'll think about it if I head that way. Aye, Alfra nods, though her expression falls. That's all I can ask. Thank you. She takes a shaky breath. I'm sorry, I need a moment. She turns away, covering her face with her hands.
Yeah?
Wow, it looks like we got like a lot of side quests on our plate right now. What are we at, like 4 or 5? 2 quests, 2 tasks, and our main... What would you even call this? Or I guess this must be the main quest, Hollowing of the Deer Wood. And then, yeah, we've got quests and tasks, whatever the difference between those is.
I'm on it.
But we're on it. Okay, is there any other house that we haven't checked out yet? I think we've actually done a full roundabout town. Okay. I was just curious to see if it would show me the thing for that without having to run up there, but it looks like it won't. Yeah, I think that's about everything, so let's head to the inn, because, yeah, I actually got fucked up a little bit in that battle with the bandits. Oh, right, we should basically run everywhere when we're, like, in town. Or actually, I think there was a hotkey for, slow speed as well. Yeah, like that. That actually might be useful in combat, if it is an option in combat. But yeah, normal speed is fine for like an indoor area like this. The floorboards are sticky with spills that no one has bothered to clean. Cool, looks like a classy establishment. Some kind of brown slop is congealing in the dishes. It smells burnt. So it sounds like someone's having a good time here.
Good day to you.
And welcome to the innkeeper looks up. Oh, it's you! Tenfrith told us what you did for him. It's such a relief to have him back. I can't thank you enough. Consider yourself a favorite of the house. Discounts on drinks, rooms. Tenfrith said he wanted to whip up something nice for you. He's already back to work in the kitchen. She laughs. So, what would you like? I could use a tank. Do you know anyone? Oh, well, I wouldn't say I can speak from experience, but we do have certain sorts coming by looking for work from time to time. If you want to hire someone on, I'd be happy to send them your way. And apparently that's worth, yeah, like almost 1,200 experience. Okay, let's see what we got. A level 1 adventurer. Can I check out, like, his stats or something? No. What are his stats, goddammit? Oh, they got a store, too? It's got all garbage in it? Oh, hey. Oh, you can send them on adventures. It's like, what's it? Final Fantasy Tactics, which I still haven't got back to yet. What did they call them in that game? It was... Yeah, you'd go to the tavern and there would be rumors, and did they call them jobs? No, jobs was like your classes in that game. You'd send them on... Was it quests? I don't remember. But yeah, all this looks fine. Interesting. So we can increase our resolve or our perception and mechanics depending on which room we take. But I'm not going to take a room just yet. Wait, we completed that? Weren't we supposed to get a thing? Oh, I get a discount. Hooray. Guess we might as well take one of the good rooms then. I was going to go for the cheap one, but... Ah, it's you, my savior! He makes a sweeping gesture to indicate the kitchen around you. It's so good to be back. Do not think I will let this go unrewarded. I have decided that you have earned the right to learn one of my most closely guarded secrets, my dearest recipe. After this, you will eat nothing else. Hey, we've gained a recipe for savory pie. A savory pie to keep you hale and hearty. May it serve you well in your travels. Cool, let's check it out. Crafting, food, savory pie. Oh, hey, we can actually make it too. Grain, beer, and meat. Let's make it. Delicious. Okay, and spoons. Yeah. Oh, would we? Yeah, we'd be stealing that. Oh, wouldn't be stealing this, though. Apparently this is... Right, this is just the community milk and grain barrel. Oh, are these just people with souls? Oh, no, they aren't. They're just...
Well,
Oh! Don't know who you are and don't much care. Keep walking. We're not here to chat with foreigners. Oh, that's the guy from in front of the the mill. Yeah, fuck this guy. Aloth narrows his eyes. Careful. Looks like they're cut from the same cloth as those rowdies who attacked me. He wrinkles his nose. Smells like it, too. Oh, literally smells like it. That was a joke. You know, maybe these guys are right. I'll hear their side of the story. Well, someone fancies himself a meddler, eh? What's that about? What's that about? It's about Tremble thinking he's king of the town on account of he's got a mill to his name. The dwarf's jowls quiver with rage. It's about him barely giving us anything for the wheat we bring him, and then cutting our purses when we need to buy grain. It's about farmers going hungry while some bastard gets rich off their crops. That's what it's fucking about. Now shove off. Sounds like they might have some legitimate grievances. Don't think he's interested in talking. I am kind of spoiling for a fight, though. What the fuck you doing in here, then? What does it look like? Drinking till I forget how much I want to put a pitchfork through Trumble's face. Don't want to buy him around. Don't want to talk to him, so I'll be going. And who are you, then? Another fool come to answer Raedric's invitation. Our great lord had my sister run out of town after the boy was born. She was the only family I had left, and not sure where she is now. Blazes, I need another drink. Okay. Oh, hey, a fellow Orlan. Oh, except he's just he's a waiter. Why's he gotta be a waiter?
Just say the word.
Wait, where's... Okay, yeah, there's all of us. Oh. Here's it. I'm not interested in any of this, actually. So here's what we're gonna do. You guys can just pause on this and just read it over if you're interested. But, yeah. That's that. And this is this. And that's the rest of this. It isn't even the rest of this. There's more after this. Dead deer. Got it. Oh, we can go upstairs. Let's go harass people in their rooms then. Grab a drink, friend. Not much else worth in this town, says the woman from Thane. Hey, we said we wouldn't mention Thane. Cool. Glad we had this chat. Oh, we could get it. What do we got here? We got a book. Yeah, we'll just do this again. You guys can read at your leisure if you're interested. I'm really not. I tend not to read this. Or usually I will read, like, for a little while. Like, I remember in The Witcher, like, I read, like, the lore books and stuff for the first, like, few hours of the game. Then it's like, oh my god, there's, like, a billion words of lore in this game. So I just said, forget it. And did not read any of it after that. Same with, what was it? Tales of Mage Ayal. I think it even says on the store page for that game that, like, the game advertises, like, 10 million words of lore or something like that. I think it was right when I read that. I was playing the game for a bit, and then for some reason I was on the store page, like, after I had started playing it, and then I saw that and decided right there to never read a single word of lore ever again. We got plenty of lockpicks, so let's do it. Booyah, that'll do it. A sword, some padded army. Ooh, and a duelist hat. I like the sound of that. Yeah, let's grab it. And padded armor. Oh, hey, it's actually lighter than what we've got, so I think I might actually want that. It's not terribly stylish, but yeah, it is lighter, which I do like. And that hat. Oh, yes. Awesome. We are now Puss in Boots. Although we don't actually have boots yet, even though it shows us having boots. Oh yeah, I guess I should maybe get this guy some stuff in his inventory. I don't know, does he need anything? Oh, he's got like his own personalized leather armor. Cool. Oh, and it's got an enchantment, whatever that does. Shit, I need to get my shit enchanted. Oh. They're teaching us about wizards. Okay, so wizards put their spells in books. And you can put spells into the book. Got it.
Just say the word.
Wizarding is complicated in these kinds of games. I think probably the main reason why I wasn't able to get into Baldur's Gate was because I picked a wizard the one time that I tried to play it. And I was just like, yeah, could not figure out what the hell I was doing. Oh. Nah, I don't feel like reading the book. I will get out some lockpicks, however. Don't feel like reading, but I do feel like stealing.
I'll have it in no time.
Oh, wow. Oh, right. We don't even have the mechanics to even try to lockpick that one. Okay, this guy's got a lot of text in his soul. Cool. All these soul havers seem to come in groups. Well, this guy's got a short one at least. Okay. Oh wow, it's actually letting us talk to the dog. The hound stares intently at the covered window, head cocked as if waiting to hear a particular sound. It looks up when you approach and whines a low note, tail wagging slightly. Sure, this can't go wrong. The dog's tail thumps happily against the floorboards. I thought it was going to bite us or something.
Yeah?
I think this will just take us out to, like, the balcony I saw outside. Yeah. Okay. I think we're just going to get a room then.
Can do.
You'd think some of these people would comment about our space pig. That can't be a very common sight around these parts. Although maybe it is. I don't even remember where I got that thing. Maybe it just came free with the DLC or something. Anyways, let's get a room.
Welcome.
I would like a room. Let's see, perception. Oh, perception, that's like a base stat. That's like really good. Or resolve is a base, yeah, one of the basic stats too. That would also be really good. Perception. Oh, hey, we can get the mechanics, and then that'll let us lockpick that one thing. Yeah, we'll definitely do that. What game is that? Oh, your sleep is restless and fevered, assaulted by hisses and whispers, blanketed with a suffocating anxiety. Chrono Trigger, that was the little sleeping ditty that I hummed there, I think. You open your eyes to awaken and find yourself in front of Gilded Vale's gallows tree, the creaking of its ropes growing louder in your mind until the sound is deafening. Hanging from the tree is an old dwarf woman whose face is shriveled inward like mouldering fruit even. Her head hangs limply to one side. As you look at her, she looms larger and larger in your mind until she is mere inches from your face. Suddenly her head snaps up and her eyes open, and they are empty, and behind them is a vast nothingness that makes your stomach drop. Her mouth slowly parts, and with a gust of rancid air, she speaks a word. Watcher. You jolt awake, the foul smell of the dwarf woman's breathing still permeating your nostrils. Sweat runs down your face in thick droplets, and your skin is soaked from head to toe. You remember the woman. You remember seeing her decaying face when you spoke with the magistrate. He called her an animancer. Though it fills you with a new, queasy apprehension, you feel a strange compulsion to see this woman once more, if only to confirm that she is truly dead. Still don't know what to do with this party experience. Maybe it just means that, like, the party gains experience, and, like, that's it. Anyways, we do have our new mechanics talents to put to use, so I will go and pick that lock first. Assuming we have enough. I think it was just 2 mechanics was all we needed. Yeah, that'll do.
The work of a moment.
Oh, and we still gotta steal it afterwards. Shit. Turn the other way.
Quick and quiet.
Damn it. I'm gonna fucking steal it anyways. Ooh! That looks good.
Just say the word.
And she's just, get out of here. Not give that back. Not, I'm gonna fuck you up for stealing my stuff. Just, hey, get out of here. And keep the stuff, apparently. I will keep that ring of... Oh, wait, that's... Yeah, what... Hell yeah. Alright, what was this one? Right, just endurance. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I can give that to him, and then he can probably actually use it. Oh yeah, I've got another scroll that he can probably use as well. Oh hey, it's the same one. Okay. Let's go see the old dead lady in the tree. Oh hey, it's nighttime. I wonder if the game has like a day and night cycle, or if it's just like this is a story thing now because we saw that scene, or I call it a scene, read that text about the dream, and so like that indicates that it's now nighttime. Were these? I'm guessing these are just soul havers, but oh right, and yeah, double speed. Yeah. Oops.
Just say the word.
Oh god, I think this might be the biggest one yet. Yep, that's a lot of text. I think I'm going to zip through these a little bit faster.
Not a problem.
Come on, Yang. I've got to introduce you to my good friend here. Is this dude still just standing here? Or is this... Yeah, that's the
I
dude.
have received confirmation that Lord Radric's heir was not born well. My lord has issued an injunction on all new homesteads until he can be assured that the village has been cleansed of all Eothasians and whatever other undesirables that have brought this curse upon his lands. It would be best if you left town as soon as possible. I would suggest returning to your old home. There will be no place
But
for
my
you
old
here.
home was spoiled by
You may stay
civilization
at the
or
inn
something,
until you
I
can
think I
make the
said.
necessary arrangements, but I would not advise remaining long. I expect Lord Radric will be most thorough in his efforts to purify this place.
Good luck with that.
Just
Or you know
say
what, I
the
kind of
word.
want to tell him off. Then you should have no problem continuing on. Trust me when I say it would be best if you were not here when Lord Radric's men are dispatched from his hold. They will be looking for anyone who might have brought the legacy upon us, whose very presence might have polluted his wife's womb. They will extinguish all possibilities. Oh wow, so he's like literally just
say
saying
the word.
straight up, we're gonna murder everyone in this town right away. The squat, distended body of an elderly dwarf woman dangles from a thin, crooked bow that sags from the tug of her noose. The bloated purple flesh of her neck, worn away in patches like moth-eaten linen, bulges over the rope that suspends her, and her lifeless head lolls forward rigidly from one side to the other when the breeze shifts. You perceive a faint glow around her that casts no light on its surroundings, but there is a tepid warmth to it, and you feel somehow that you could reach out and touch her, not with your hands, but with some aspect of yourself that has no worldly dimension. Sure, reach for her soul. You take a deep breath, clearing your mind, focusing on your objective. As you exhale, you feel yourself spreading out toward the hanging woman, perceiving all that lies between you and her with a new, unfamiliar awareness. Once you have expanded enough to reach her, there is a sudden jolt in your mind, a ringing, electric surge of images and words and sounds. Are we not supposed to have experienced this by now? Involuntarily, you shut your eyes and feel yourself being pulled down to some deeper consciousness in a space occupied only by you and the hanging woman. And when you open them again, she is staring at you with eyes clouded in a milky fog, her body still swaying in the wind. Her body still swaying in a wind you no longer feel from a tree that stands planted in a misty void. The woman gives a slow nod of her head, the rope creaking as she does so, and she smiles at you.
Have you come here for me, dear? Or have you gotten lost? Ah, it is both, I think. Yes?
Now this is all completely normal. I don't think we need any of those first two questions, but I need to understand something. She nods, a look of pity on her face, as though consoling a child.
The world looks a little different than it used to, is that it? Feels like you're noticing things for the first time that have always been there.
She nods.
You have seen past the shroud. It only takes an instant. Your soul remembers, yes? Remembers how it sees when it leaves the body, like being reminded of a dream you had forgotten.
She nods again.
You are a watcher now, and a watcher you will stay.
Cool.
What indeed? Long hours have many animancers spent studying such things. Not I, no, not I. I'll tell you what I know, though, since fair is fair, and here we are visiting, you and I, and it reminds me of better times. Souls pass on, some say through Audra stones, which are the blood veins of the world. They leave the world for a time and are reborn into it, sometimes more than they were before, but usually less and seldom the same. For all souls there is a time where they do not live, yet have not passed on, and those souls roam the world, same as you or I, either leaving or lost. But no one sees them
so those are
because
all.
they have forgotten how.
So those are all invisible people I've been soul-touching this whole time.
A watcher sees, though, knows what to look for. And sometimes they know a person just by looking at them, know where they've been in ages past when their bodies were other bodies. See memories even their owner can't recall. A wonder to behold when all goes well. A wonder.
It's actually somewhat ambiguous now that she's like gone on like this. Like when she says know a person, does she mean know these wandering souls or just like people in general? Because like the first bit kind of seemed to imply that like these people I've been seeing are like just wandering souls that no one else can see. But then this bit here makes it sound like maybe she's talking about just like random people I can see there, whose pasts I can see. I don't know, whatever.
Oh, nothing to be afraid of, I'm sure. It's just much to take in for some. Sometimes there's trouble sleeping or other difficulties.
She smiles at you reassuringly, fanning out a tuft of long whiskers that sprouts from one of her cheeks. Sure, because that's completely normal, just like all of this.
You should see old Meerwald. He could tell you much more than I. A watcher just like you. Helped many in his day. Took up in an old keep no one would claim. Not far, not far. Kadnua, beyond the Black Meadow. He will welcome the company.
Cool. Oh, also, how did I survive the Beawax, or the Buick, since, yeah, everybody else seems to have been killed by it.
Did you now, dear? My, that would be something, wouldn't it? Could be luck, could certainly be. A storm can be a careless thing.
Cool, nothing to worry about then.
Or maybe it got its hands around your soul but couldn't pick it up. A soul can be heavy if it stayed in one piece through its time. Strong souls, we call them in the trade. Cold, I mean. Called them. Those days are all behind me, no?
Did she say that souls break apart over time? I must not have been paying attention during that part.
Oh, yes. Entropy. Rimagan's work. We know little of why or how. We lose pieces of ourselves when we die, and pick up pieces of others when we are born again. But less than what we lost. We tried to stop it with the animantic sciences, but with little success. A very small few resist Rimergan's influence and stay together through some force of defiance, at least for a time. But they all succumb eventually, I think.
She clicks her tongue. Okay, so go to the place beyond the, what was it, the Black Meadow, or whatever. We were headed that way anyways to pick up some weapons, so... yeah.
Goodbye, my dear. It was lovely visiting.
Caldara closes her eyes and her head slumps forward over the noose, and your surroundings seem to bleed into your vision from some unknown place of waiting.